Hey, this is Mark, Spanky Gutierrez. Hey, I got a new DaSilva that I would like to review for you. This is the Archtop that Mike has been building over the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, maybe longer. So the first thing, obviously, is this nice arched top that you can see here, and it's pretty phenomenal. Nice rise to it in the middle, you know, he went with the circular hole instead of F holes, but still very nice. And then the floating bridge, of course, which is pretty standard on a archtop instrument. And then the strings are tied down to this little L-shaped bracket that is not resting on the top, but rather tied to the end pin. So that takes care of that. Another typical piece of an archtop is to have the fretboard suspended above the top, so the top can vibrate completely. So this top, I can see daylight through. I don't know if you can see, but he basically has this coming up at an angle, so it's not touching the top of the instrument. Another nice addition to this is he's added ivoroid binding to this. Very nice. You cannot feel the frets. Very cool. That's a nice little addition. He also made a radiused fretboard. Now this is different for Mike. Yeah, I don't think he's ever done that before. If he has, he's never offered it to me anyway. Kind of an interesting idea to do. You would think on, you know, this short of a distance that it wouldn't make that much of a difference, but it really is easier to play, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that, you know, our hands are designed to cup, and so, you know, if you're not flat, you can do that better. Again, you know, it's one of those things. It works. I can't explain it. It does. So that's kind of cool. And then Mike went ahead and capped the top, and then he has trimmed the top, and he also has 2 caps on top, so you can see that kind of nice. And then he put one on the back as well, which is a throwback to the old archtop guitars. Very slick. This is very cool. A little tag here of some sort of pearl or something like that. Very nice. And then of course Mike's wood selection is always outstanding. This is beautiful wood. I don't know if you can see that very well, but very nice. And then the top is he told me what it was, but it's not spruce. It's something else. But very nice yellow color to it. Okay. Oh, and peghead tuners, of course, which anymore, if I buy a uke, it's got to have those. I love those. Okay, for sound, now archtop guitars have a very different sound than like a dreadnought guitar, and it's no surprise that the sound of this uke would be considerably different than what you might hear on a regular ukulele. And by the way, this is a concert scale. Now, I think most of us like to play about at the 12th fret, you know, or wherever it might be the 14th fret, but wherever the neck joins the body seems to be the sweet spot on a lot of our ukuleles. But notice the sweet spot on this one seems to be right at the end of the fretboard. So you're, you know, just playing just ahead of the hole. You know, kind of neat, different. Closer you get to the bridge without getting too close. There's some pretty good sound in there. I would think in between here and here. And I noticed that this uke sounds a lot better playing bar chords than it does playing like open C. So, you know, something to look at, and you know, I mean, I think this uke is probably built with the jazz enthusiast in mind. You know, it's a throwback to jazz music to have an archtop and the floating bridge. Very cool. But not necessarily a beginner uke. I did take it to a Capilla last night, and a lot of guys played it, got their hands on it, and I got the same answer, which was, wow, it's really easy to make bar chords on that uke. I'm like, yes, it really is. And I noticed the guys who played up the neck a little bit, you know, using closed chords, bar chords, sounded a little bit better. And everybody started to gravitate away from here and move to here. You know, it's kind of like Pavlov's dog thing. You know, oh, that sounds better back here. And so I saw a lot of people kind of holding, you know, like instead of burying it into your elbow, holding back a little bit and playing back on the uke a little bit. Great. It's nice uke. I'm really enjoying it. It really barks out playing single line. It really seems to, I don't know, maybe it's just my... I kind of like it for that kind of work. You know, I think jazz would be really nice on it. I'll put some, lay some of the music that I've been recording with this on onto the video so that you can hear it. So anything you hear in the background will be on this uke. Again, Mike went way out of his comfort zone to build something very, very unique. These concert size running in between 2,500, and then of course, depending on how you ornament it, would go up from there. I'm not sure how much the tenors are going to be. I don't know that he's released that yet. I don't think he's built one yet. So, you know, if you want to get the latest thing out of the DaSilva shop, here it is. Pretty cool stuff. Mike, great job. And again, if you're an advanced player, you like jazz, I think you'll like this uke. God bless. See you at the next festival.